Hello, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and today we are working on block number 9 from Fat Quarter Shop's Sew Sampler Pieceful Baskets quilt. And this is the block, and it looks like it's not quite right. You have to imagine this whole block right here, and it's stuck in a basket on point. So that's why it's not symmetrical. So I've got all the pieces cut out. These are supposed to be squares and then done 2 at a time and cut, but I already have the pieces cut out in scrap, so I'm using those. So let's get to the sewing machine. Okay, I'm going to just sew these together in a chain. I pinned them just so that I could just grab them really quick. You want to be very careful. If you do it this way, you want to be careful not to stretch this because this is the bias. This is not how the pattern has you do it. They have you do a square and do the 2 lines, cut in the middle, and you end up with 2. But like I said, I already had these triangles and they're already the right size, so this is what I'm using. So I'm just going to chain piece these. I've got one with white and the blue. Oh no, I don't. I have 3 of those. I have 2 with the background in the green and 1 with the blue and the green. Okay, I have the pieces pressed and trimmed. Now the block is going to go together like this. And I'll just sew them into rows and then sew the rows into a unit like we always do. Okay, now that we've got that part put together, we're going to put on J and K. Okay, now we're going to take B and I, and I've already marked these. I took my half-inch ruler and I put it from point to point, and I drew a line on each side, and I like to sew on the lines. You can also just draw a line from corner to corner and sew a 1/4 inch on each side, or you can use the sew line tape that I don't have on there at the moment. I need to get that on there. So I'm just going to sew on the lines. Okay, now I'm going to cut in between. That will give me 2 half square triangles, and I'll get those pressed and trimmed. Okay, we're going to take strips C and D, and we're going to add L, and then we're going to add the BI combo. And if I have C here and D here, then the blue is going to make a little mountain. You know, you got your little like flying geese there. And then they'll be oriented the right direction. Then we're going to add, which one's shorter? We're going to add C here, and the line continues here, and D here, and the line will continue. And these will get pressed to the strips. Okay, there is our basket so far. Now we are going to take our J and K again, and we're going to add E. I'm going to make sure these are right sides together. Sometimes it's hard to tell. And again, those are being pressed towards the blue strips. So I need the shorter one. That's going to go here, and the longer one is going to go there. And we'll nest these seams right here. Okay, now I'm going to take my big piece, and I believe that is right side up, and we're going to do a folded corner. I marked that wrong. I will be right back. Okay. I had that marked for 2 HSTs at a time instead of a folded corner, so I do want to sew from corner to corner. I have added another seam a 1/2 inch away so that when I cut off the extra fabric, I have a half square triangle scrap. So I want to put the extra line towards the corner. Okay, now I can cut this off. And I end up with this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut from corner to corner. Okay, I've got this separated. And we're going to treat our block like a square in the square. The blues are going to go here, but we're only going to put on one first. And then we had another big square that we cut diagonally. This is hard to tell. Okay, so that one's going to go there. This one's going to go here. I will sew them down, press them open, and then I will do the same with the other 2 halves. Okay, there we have it. Block 9 of the Pieceful Baskets quilt. We only have 3 left to go, and then we can put it together. And I want to thank you for joining me on Nana's journey, and I hope to see you next time.